What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Zbeck today, ZBCN. It is the 5th day of January, and here we are sitting at about $0.00279 with 8 hours and 12 minutes left in the day. Hit that like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. Bitcoin is up 2.6% on the day. We're almost at 94K again, you guys. It's crazy. Seeing some productivity come back in the markets. Hopefully it's sustainable, it's maintainable, and hopefully we have a lot more to go from here. Zebec has pulled back today. We've actually seen, I mean, it's red right now, but we've seen it pull back all the way down to 0026. We're coming back up. This is a very, very bullish candle right here. Yesterday, you had a very nice green candle to the upside. You've pulled all the way back and then come back up to leave behind a doji wick. Today, we've got 8 hours left in the day. I would assume that we do continue to move higher. I want to look at the short-term stuff and then go from there, okay? Looking at the 1 hour time frame here, and maybe we should have some volume. Volume is good. Looking at this here, we're getting some volume coming in here. Those are some nice movements. I mean, we're building volume as we're moving higher. It does look good. I think that looks fine right there. 1 hour RSI, higher lows in the price, lower lows in the RSI. Hidden bullish divergence, very good. You've gotten overbought and cooled off, living predominantly above the 50 while very minimal amounts below the 50. Good. Stochastics look phenomenal. You are a bit overextended here with your blue compared to your orange. They're pretty far separated, but you still look pretty damn good. I'm in between thinking we're about to launch from here. We're about to rocket ship out of here, or maybe we do continue to consolidate. If we do pull back from here, if we do consolidate, don't be concerned. I wouldn't be concerned. But the stochastics, I guess, have me a little bit. But it's the 1 hour time frame. They don't matter as much. The MACD looks really good. Looks like we're about to bounce from here, actually. I mean, really, stochastics aside, I think that everything else is saying that we've got higher to go in a very short amount of time. I mean, that's the 1 hour time frame, so very short amount of time. 4 hour here, you back tested today, prior areas of resistance here, back tested that for support, and you found it. You found that support immediately, man. The MACD crossed right above the zero. We're having a bullish continuation from that, building bullish momentum right now. Awesome. Great to see. Good volume, everything. You got overbought, bounced off the 60 on the RSI. All good things, man. All good things. You look phenomenal. You don't look like you're done here. You really don't. I would be surprised, but even if something surprising happens, don't let it discourage you, because we'll probably still come back up. I mean, wouldn't it be perfect? We break out of this higher low trend, and then that's whenever we rally. You know, something like that could happen. I don't think that's going to happen. I'm just saying, while my expectations and all eyes are on the upside, if the unexpected happens, we're not going to freak the heck out, right? We're going to buy more, if anything. You'll freak out in the right way. From a high to a low. Ooh, we did this perfectly, you guys. Golden ratio, 382.5 zone for support. You're back up. Statistically speaking, right now, the most probable outcome is that Zbeck will continue. Probably immediately with the readings we're getting on the 1 hour and the 4 hour here. Up to about 003 to 00309. Something in this zone here. We could push higher, but being that you respected the golden ratio, I think that you will find resistance here. I really do. So 003, 00309, somewhere in that area right there. Probably by the end of today, if not sometime tomorrow, I would guess. 4 hour, you look great. 1 hour, you look great. Daily time frame. MACD is beat up. But again, this long, slow decay of the bearish momentum. You see how that bearish momentum is slowly dying off. We've also had the bullish momentum dying off. You're in a kind of consolidation phase here, right? And we have been consolidating. We're going to pick a side, and I'm thinking we're going to pick that side to the upside. The reason I think that isn't because we're green right now, but it's because the oscillators look like they want to break through the zero. And if we break through the zero, that momentum should be building. We should be getting a building of bullish momentum instead of a decay in it. And pair that with the decay, the large decay that we've seen over time with the bearish momentum, even from back here, I would think that we're setting up for some explosive behavior here pretty soon. RSI looks really good. It's very neutral. We're at the points where we find resistance typically, but if we can push past this, I think that would look really good. We found resistance here once, twice before. Are we going to do it a third time, or are we going to push through? I think we're going to push through. Third time's the charm. Stochastics suggests that we would go higher as well. We did find resistance right here before, but I don't think that that's the norm. It can happen, but that's not the norm. Normally, you would get overbought. So I think we really are moving up. And again, probably by the end of today, if not tomorrow, we should be, I would think, above 003 again. Which is great. That's great because now you've got this kind of like triple bottom look to you down here. Maybe it's just a relative double bottom and this low has nothing to do with it, whatever, but it certainly does look productive. And with that, you're starting to look like you want to break out of this lower high trend. You get above 003, 003 is right here. I mean, it looks like you're breaking out of that trend. Get some volume behind it. I mean, we should be rallying pretty hard pretty soon here. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. But my assumption is, and has been, that Zbeck will break out of this zone, this range overall, to the upside. We will go to new all-time highs. The minimum implied target there would be something around 3 cents for me to 4.5 cents. And of course, the primary targets on the 1618 to the 1272 should be considered as well. I don't assume we're just going to teleport all the way up to this range right here. It's not going to look like that. We probably do have stops and drops along the way. We move up, we move down, we move up, we move down, we consolidate, right? We do our thing here and there. I just think this path ultimately is going to take us to this destination here. However it looks. Maybe it looks exactly like this, probably not. And I would think that we're there either by the end of Q1 or sometime in Q2. It might be the beginning of Q2, but somewhere toward late Q1, mid to early Q2, that's kind of when I'm anticipating this to happen. Zebec can move fast. And the reason why we're assuming that we go not to the primary targets on the 1618 to the 1272, but we're going up here to the 2272, 2618 area, is because this is your secondary move, or maybe your tertiary move, technically. I believe we're in a 5-wave impulsive count right now. And we've had our impulsive wave 1 up. We've had a corrective phase. It's like a running flat here. And now we're going to have our wave 2, or our wave 3. This will be our second impulsive wave to the upside. Typically, with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-legged move, a 5-legged wave count, the third leg is the biggest leg. If not the biggest, the fifth leg is sometimes the biggest, but it's oftentimes bigger than the first leg. It's very obvious with this chart here with Zbeck and its all-time history chart right here, we've only had one move to the upside. Therefore, in my assumption that this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave count to the upside that will inevitably take us to like 50 cents and beyond, I think. With that assumption, I then assume, rightfully, if this is correct, that the next move would be larger than the prior move, right? The next move will be larger than the prior move. And I don't know if I would measure this from the low here. We measured from the low here because this is relative to this move. But I would just measure from where the move started. So that probably would be here. It changes it by a little bit, but just it's technical analysis for a reason. You take this high to the low. And if we're not stopping, if we were to mimic this last move, we'd stop right here. If this move's supposed to be bigger, we're not going to stop here. The next zone is the 2272, and I doubt we get above the 2618. That's why it's a 3 cent to 4.5 cent prediction. Can we go higher? Sure. And that made a lot more sense from back here. But from here, you know, it's basically the same move that we're calling for from here to here. Right? It's the same move. It's just now we're at a lower point, so it makes sense the height. We wouldn't hold on to this expectation. It was nice whenever it was there. You will get to 6 cents. You will get to 7 cents inevitably, but I digress. Weekly time frame looks good. You look weak on the stochastics, but your blue's coming out of the oversold zone. The orange is probably going to get out of the oversold zone this week if we move up higher. The RSI is bouncing off the 40, which is really nice to see, and the MACD is right here at the 0. It's a perfect area to bounce from. I don't really have anything else that I want to say. I think I've said everything I need to say. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one, okay? That was my cat, if you heard him. Come here. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. His name's Rafiki. I haven't showed off Rafiki in a second. Here, let me come here. Come here, you. Get here. This chair, I need a new chair. This is Rafiki. Oh, he's such a good boy. Huh. You are a good boy. Yeah. Yep. He's my buddy. Yep. I think about it. I mean, humans or animals, whatever, it takes a lot of trust to be able to put your face to their face, right? Like that's like a sign of trust. He trusts me. Man, he's a good boy. He's hounding me right now, though, because he wants wet food. That's what it is. Fun little story about them. I have 2 of them. For those of you that don't know, I used to talk about the cats all the time because I feel like they'd come onto these videos more often. You can see his little tail shaking right here. They were kittens. They were kittens when I got them. One of my best friends found them in a tree when they were like 8 weeks old. That's what the vets assumed, right? They found them stuck in a tree. One of them was like caught by the neck. He could breathe, but he was freaking out. The other one was staying by because he was freaking out that his brother was freaking out. My buddy saved him. They followed him home. They took him to the vet to make sure they were clean because they have a bunch of animals at their home. So if they're going to follow them home, they want to make sure that they're clean, dewormed, not spreading disease or anything, or they're not sick, you know. And they were fine. They come to be about like 3 months old or 2 months old. And by that time, I come to visit my buddy. He's got these cats who he's going to give to the pound because he's got cats, he's got dogs, he's got a bunch of kids in the house. Like it's just a full house. They don't need two more cats. And I'm like, dude, but if you give them to the pound, they're going to be separated. They're brothers. They've been with each other. They've been through each other. Their family abandoned them. Their mom abandoned them because they got stuck in a tree. Whatever, you know. Who knows what the story is? But all they got's each other. If you give them to the pound, they're probably going to get separated. He's like, yeah. He's like, do you want one? And I'm like, dude, I can't take one. You just hear what I said? If I take one, I'm going to have to take both. He's like, you should take both then. I'm like, don't do that to me. Don't put that black magic on me. Long story short, I bonded with the cats over the weekend while I was visiting my buddy, and I took them home, and I never looked back, man. They are my boys. They're my little boys, and they're the best cats ever, man. They're so very calm, and they listen. They're very, I don't know, they're just great, man. Anyways, hit the like button, subscribe. That's enough of the kitty story time. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye bye.